Last but not least, in our high carbon series, we're going to talk about the VT3.
So the last texturizer that we are going to talk about is the Snapchat filter. That's this one right here, the VT3. And the reason that we call it that is because it is designed to soften the hair. It should be used at the end of every single haircut. When you start talking about the benefits of this particular tool to your clients, they're gonna not even think at the beginning of that conversation that they needed something like this because they didn't know it existed. You're gonna introduce them to it. So this tool is a 27 tooth texturizer. It has one more tooth than the 14T has, but it does a totally different effect inside of the hair, which is softening and adding very light visual texture, which is what every stylist is trying to do at the end of the haircut with their clients. You will run into those stylists that specialize in curly hair, and they're always looking for a texturizer that's gonna be a good option to use in curly hair that will actually slide and do and perform exactly the way they want it to in that hair. Every one of these is going to be designed to be able to do that because of the tooth design inside of them and what they're made out of and how the blades are made. It's going to allow them to slide, it's going to allow them to pinch easily in the hair without grabbing, and it's going to allow them to add that texture that they want inside of that curly hair. In fact, a lot of stylists that are proficient in it won't even pick a shear up and they'll only use these to cut curly hair.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think majority of all stylists cut curly hair dry, ethnic hair dry, because they can actually see the course and the way the hair is laid out. Yeah, it's just one of those shears that moves seamlessly through the hair. Never no drag, never no pull, never no. And one great thing to say is when you have your client and you're doing curly hair client, and you have to identify, you have to ask them these questions. Say, do you ever see your client wince in the mirror when you're texturizing? Do you see their head move backwards? Do you see that jolt in their neck? This is a shear that's going to take that completely away and allow them to feel like when they see you going through the hair with this, they're going to go, I feel nothing at all. This shear is the cat's meow.